Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. The Dodgers are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a strikeout guy. He's more of a pitch-to-contact guy. And if he's throwing well early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. First delivery to him on the way. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Semien is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Machado is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Started that swing a bit too early. Just underway here in Oakland. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Yank on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on, He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Jed Lowry, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Lowry waits, the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Brian Dozier now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's just 1 for 6.
Brian Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Munson is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2-run score. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
In now, Manny Machado, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Grandal, base runner at first with one out. The next 0-2 misses for ball one.
2 strikes.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. But they're in front 4-0. At the plate, Josh Phegley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to first. Munson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Kershaw has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it, and there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Stepping in now, Max Munson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-2. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Just got a piece up the line. Chapman brings it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Taylor, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 31.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. J.J. Tierney answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Tierney.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's nothing. Here's Jed Lowry now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
For the A's, designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. A's are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder number
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two and 0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 home. Check swing grounder to the right side. Step on the bag for 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding into the box, Josh Begley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Striding in, Dustin Fowler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger brings it in.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. A's strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Max Munson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Max Munson.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock.
At the plate, Jock Peterson is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Justin Turner will be next. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped him up. Semien has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Taylor on second. Turner on at first with 2 down. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Dodgers 6 and the A's nothing. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. The 1-1 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Dozier. And that's the first out. On the mound, he's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run. Oh, and he misses it.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Munson.
Coming to the plate now, Max Munson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Davis going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now, Chris Taylor. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to second. Barreto's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the A's nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Begley.
Now at the plate, Josh Begley. Last time through was a base hit. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Davis over at second. Begley at first. 2 out in the inning. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Chris Hatcher comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chris Hatcher.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Machado now on 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Justin Turner.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Justin Turner. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Pedro Baez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Franklin Barreto.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Zero. 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now, Jed Lowry. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-1 fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Taylor right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here it comes on 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Chopper to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Dylan Floro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
51, Dylan Floro.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman, Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Popped him up. Catch is made, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 15 on the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Kendall Graveman couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw, his 15th win of the season. The loss goes to Kendall Graveman. He falls to 3-11. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.